Welcome to DNR Explorers. So, just doing a little church explore today. I'm here in the little village of Marden in Wiltshire, and I'm having a look around the church here at Marden. So, without further ado, let's start our walk round. This is the path that comes up from the village. And church is behind me. Bit overcast today, but it's still not a bad day. Nice and warm. So we're just going to have a little walk around the whole of the church. As you can see, you can see varying different levels of architecture over different time periods. So the original church would have been built from probably Sarsen rubble. I think the first church here was around about 1200, so quite an old church. Not much of that left here now. There's been several renovations since then, but still quite an interesting old church. Yeah, let's have a little walk around. So, stained glass windows there. And here we are, back round to the entrance. So, let's go inside for a little look around. Quite ornate there of the doorway. Nice arch. Really good old heavy oak door. And that lets us in. And here we are. Okay. So still got the bells in place in here because looks like the bell ringers come here quite often and ring the bells. So we're down up at the font under the bells. Some of the old pictures of the bell ringers on the wall there, and yeah. Usual old wooden pews. That's quite a nice old window there, stained glass. Quite interesting, looks like 2 knights. Okay. And coat of arms there above the door. Typical wooden ceiling. Vaulted ceiling. And a plaque from the war there. 1914, 1918, commemorating some of the men who fell from the village of Marden. Lie the mortal remains of Bridget, wife of Thomas Wadley, an officer in the Wiltshire Regiment of Militia. She died on the 1st day of December 1827. So a different type of war there. Wow. Looks like the old church has had a bit of water damage coming in there. That's sad. Hopefully that will be repaired. The usual church paraphernalia. There's the pulpit. Up to this end. Not sure if we can read what that says on there. Let's have a look from this way. In memory of Jenny Hayward. Oh, obviously been there a long, long time, that one. Got a little organ there. Lots of plaques to the Hayward family, so they must have had a lot to do with this church. Maybe still do. I'll have a little look at some records later. All of these are the Hayden family, and again another stained glass window. Quite a modern one, I think, that one. 1900, 1952, so I'd imagine it's around the 1950s that one was done, but quite nice. So, All Saints Marden. Say it's not, can't see anything really out of the ordinary with this old church. It's a lovely old church. It's got all the usual features. Some of it's old, some of it's new. I will add a little bit of a voiceover to this somewhere, or just put some of the history in, maybe at the start, so you've got the history of the whole church. But yeah, all in all, nice little church. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that little look around Marden Church. Gonna try and look around all of the little churches around this area, around Wiltshire. They're beautiful buildings, fascinating buildings. I'll stick some of the history in with this one, but hope you've enjoyed that. And yeah, let's carry on. Take a little look outside, see if we can see anything else. But thanks for your time. Enjoy watching, and see you again soon. Bye. Hello, just wanted to do a little bit of the history on Marden Church. So just going to fill you in on what we know about Marden Church. So we entered the church by the arch that I showed you on the video, and that was a Norman arch, probably built during the episcopate of Bishop Roger of Salisbury, 1107 to 1120. So the church is not mentioned in the Domesday Book. The first written record that we have is dated 1205, when King John granted Marden for life to John de Wells. So the church is constructed principally of sarsen rubble, with some freestone dressings, and the earliest parts of the building are the south doorway and the unusual Norman chancel arch. And these features have survived several extensive structural repairs and rebuildings, phases which became necessary from the 15th century onwards, owing to poor foundations on the unstable green sand. We looked at the coat of arms above the door, the royal arms. This is dated from 1722. These were originally above the chancel arch, which, decorated with 3 orders of chevron moulding, is strangely flattened. The label which is missing may have been cut away for a long since removed rood loft, the remains of whose entrance doorway may be seen high up in the north wall to the left arch in the pictures. So yeah, Marden village is much older than the church itself. The parish extends from the River Avon south onto the chalk downlands of Salisbury Plain, and it's got the largest henge in Great Britain in Marden. It covers 35 acres. It's dated to 2500 to 2400 BC, and excavations of the henge earthworks and the burial mounds which stood within them have taken place in 1807, 1969 and 2010. And it's now thought that it may have been the workshop for the building of Stonehenge. Interesting concept. So there was a couple of other nice features. We talked about that stained glass window. I said they were knights. They weren't knights. It's called the stained glass window of St. Peter and St. Paul. That's in the north wall of the nave left, and was designed and installed in 1958 by Jasper and Molly Kettlewell. So not old really, 1958. And it was commissioned as a memorial to members of the Niven family who lived at, crikey, who lived at Marden Grange. And the window shows the rolling chalk downs with the white horse descending through farmlands to Marden Church and the Grange. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, we've got both of those. And the pulpit, we took a look at that. The pulpit dates from the 17th century. And the octagonal font is probably 13th century. So quite old. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the little look round of Marden and Marden Church. There are a few more bits of history, but I think you've got the gist of it. Have a good day, whatever you're doing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our new channel, which is DNR Explores. Catch you all soon. Take care. Bye.